We cut off a piece. While I was wiping the knife on a paper handkerchief, Kira came out. She was dressed casually, in a pale beige knee-length down jacket in the fashion of the time, jeans, a coarse suede cap with leather rhinestones on her head, and black boots on a cat platform. We went. Kira took the two of us by the arm. First, we boarded a late evening trolley bus, drove several stops through the snow-covered streets. There were few passers-by, and a blizzard was falling. The bright shop windows were on fire. We were driving in an empty cabin. The trolley bus was moving slowly, crushing the blue snow. The lanterns poured light evenly onto the street and on the wires. We got off at the intersection at the old cinema and waited a long time for the tram. We were very cold during this time. The air was frosty and humid. The cold penetrated under clothes and into shoes. Finally, a small Czech tram came, bright red and yellow. Against the white background of the snow-covered street, it looked like a giant Colorado beetle. He noisily opened the doors, and joyfully we ran into his belly and sat down closer to the batteries. And so they sat while he smoothly, swaying from side to side, rolled through the dark streets of the old, pre-war, still German part of the city. Marinka lived in some kind of municipal hostel with an intricate form of ownership, although it was quite clean and well heated. 5-story building itself stood in the depths of a rectangular courtyard, on a slope by the river, almost at the very port. Marina lived on the 3rd floor, along the corridor to the right. Behind plywood doors with a large lock, there was a square patch of a corridor, a shower and toilet to the right. Straight ahead, the hostess's room, and to the left, Marina's cherished room, which was divided into the kitchen and the living room itself by a healthy sofa, a luxe exodrome. There were 2 large cozy armchairs behind the sofa, a coffee table between them, and shelves with books from the Soviet edition hung on the wall. On the right hand, a window stretched across the entire wall, near which a folding table was located, littered with textbooks and CDs. Towering over him was a 3-liter jar of Hamster and a laptop playing some kind of local radio. Marinka was dressed at home, in some kind of sweatpants and a t-shirt, under which her already rather big breasts seemed even bigger, and she also put on glasses for some reason, and I just love women with glasses. Marinka immediately sat Kolya and me in chairs, and she and Kira began to drink tea, pulled out some sweets, sliced an orange. However, I didn't really look at Marinka, although, after reading their correspondence with Kira, which my wife kindly saved for me and brought home, for some reason it began to seem impossible to me to carry out the planned outrage, although, of course, there was still no serious calculation in sight. I just suggested that Kira try to start flirting with Kolya tomorrow. We started drinking tea. Kira was sitting on my lap at first. We were chatting about nothing, but suddenly she collapsed and moved to Kolya's chair, squeezing Marinka out of it. Everyone, except Kira herself, was a little taken aback, but Marina, without thinking twice, defected to me and sat on the armrest, hovering over me with her chest and holding my shoulder. "Listen, I got